Without so much as a warning, life hangs in the balance. Human endeavor turns to chaos. And within seconds, nothing will ever be the same. Ever. You're about to witness some of the most amazing moments of destruction ever caught on tape. From a helicopter's terrifying crash near crowds at an air show, to the ordeal of two window washers whose scaffold breaks away 150 feet above the ground. Strap in and take a deep breath. Things are about to get destroyed in seconds. Welcome to motorized mayhem, south of the border style. It's the Baja 500, the legendary no-holds-barred road rally open to just about any class of vehicle and any driver with enough guts. Take on some of Northwest Mexico's most punishing terrain. At Baja, the line between participant and spectator disappeared. There are no safety barriers. Fans can enjoy the race right on the track. Injuries and even deaths are not unheard of among racers and spectators. Fans also have an unusual way of adding more excitement to the race by sabotaging the track. At this crossing, saboteurs dig a large pothole in front of an existing bump. The result? A launch ramp that sends unsuspecting racers bounding through the air. This truck is launched 10 feet off the ground before crashing in the center of the course and bursting into flame. Onlookers rush to pull the navigator and the injured driver to safety. The truck is still in the middle of the course and could be rammed by oncoming racers at any moment.
That was crazy!
Spectators rally to get the truck back on its wheels and out of harm's way. The navigator checks to see if the pickup is still drivable. A sandrail suffers the same fate. It becomes a hurling projectile and cartwheels into the pickup. The pickup's navigator leaps from the truck bed a second before the crash. The driver of the white pickup suffers a head injury in the initial crash. The sandrail's driver walks away unharmed. In all, the booby-trapped course claims 5 vehicles, but thankfully, no lives. And the fans? They contribute to the total mayhem and dice with danger along the way.
That was crazy!
Denver, Colorado. On a day when winds are gusting from 30 to 50 miles per hour, pedestrians are caught by an alarming sight. A window washer scaffold has broken free from its support cables and is now at the mercy of the wind 12 stories above the ground. Amazingly, there are 2 window washers still on the platform, both hanging on for their lives. Violent winds send the scaffold swinging 40 feet away from the tower. And 150 feet back and forth, almost throwing the men off. Under this kind of stress, no one is sure how long the cables will hold. Police cordon off the area to keep onlookers safe from showers of broken glass. Broken ladder trucks arrive, but their ladders only reach 100 feet high, 50 feet short of the platform. The men scramble in vain to secure their rig. There's little they can do but hold on and hope help arrives soon. After 15 terrifying minutes, firefighters are finally able to secure the scaffold through a window and pull the workers inside. Beyond a few bruises, neither man is injured. A defective boom on the scaffold's roof support is the culprit. The tower loses 12 windows. Several car windshields are shattered by panes of falling glass. And 2 window washers have a day at work they'll never forget.
Flush Fernandez, urban legend.
You getting cocky?
It's all in the eyes.
Urban daredevil Paul Flush Fernandez has a dream, jumping his custom-built $1,500 BMX bike from the street up onto the roof of this apartment building.
Yep, that's what it's all about.
It's a step-up jump, meaning that Fernandez is jumping from a ramp up onto an elevated surface.
Go!
To get him up to jump speed, he's pulled by a speeding van. It's difficult, it's dangerous, and that's exactly why Fernandez is doing it. The position of the ramp is critical. A difference of a few inches could fling him into the trees or send him crashing to the ground.
That was a good speed. Go and get on that side.
Fernandez is ready for liftoff.
Go.
Flush Fernandez, urban legend.
You getting cocky?
It's all in the eyes.
Build me a kicker!
It's all good.
Biker Flush Fernandez is about to make a jump from the street up onto the roof of this 2-story building.
We're on. Go and get on that side. Go.
Fernandez comes up 2 feet short, slams into the roof line, and falls 2 stories to the ground. Concerned friends rush to his aid. Fernandez emerges from the shrubs, shaken, injured, and angry.
You okay? So, what?
Good?
Yeah, I'm
Sit
pissed.
one. Here, hold this.
According to Fernandez, several factors contribute to this jump's failure. It's the first time he has a vehicle tow him into a launch. The driver is not the same one he practiced with. The driver also slows down prematurely, so Fernandez has insufficient speed going into the launch. The bicycle is a total loss. Fernandez is out $1,500. He breaks 4 ribs and gets 60 staples in his leg. We think the footage speaks for itself. Do not try this at home. One hour earlier, storm chasers Jim Ed and Mark Rackley arrive in the town of Punta Gorda, Florida. They hope to capture up-close footage of Charlie, a Category 4 hurricane.
There she is, coming in.
It's coming! It's coming!
Charlie all but engulfs them. as the street where they're stationed goes rapidly from windy
She's coming down.
to wiped out. With sustained winds of 150 miles per hour, Charlie unleashes massive destruction.
Get out of the street! Get out of the street! Get out of there!
It rips the roofs off of buildings and tears trees out by their roots. Jim and Mark endure an hour of violent winds.
Oh my God. Gonna have to get out of here. This town is coming apart.
With buildings shredding all around them, they must move to a safer location if they're going to survive.
Jim? You're gonna get killed.
Finding shelter becomes their top priority.
Come on!
For the moment, the two men are safe. But then, unwilling to miss more than a few moments of this once-in-a-lifetime experience, the storm chasers put their lives on the line and get back to work.
You hear these things bang, and you turn around and you hope it's not something coming at you.
Hurricane Charlie sweeps north through Florida, leaving the town of Punta Gorda in ruins. Across the state, nearly 1 million residents are left without power. At least 25 people are killed. The cost of Hurricane Charlie exceeds $15 billion, making it one of the most devastating storms in recent memory.
This town is coming apart.
The Northeast Flight 91 Air Show in Schenectady, New York. Five members of the Canadian Air Force are flying in a CH-124 Sea King helicopter. This is the same model helicopter used by the President of the United States. At the end of the routine, it's time to bring the Sea King in for a landing, but something goes terribly wrong. The Northeast Flight 91 Air Show in Schenectady, New York. A 5-member crew demonstrates the CH-124 Sea King helicopter, known to many as the model used by the President of the United States. They hover at 400 feet, then they bring it in for a landing.
Please remain back. Unless you're official, please remain back. Please remain behind the line. Back.
The pilot descends the Sea King much too rapidly. This causes a condition called vortex ring state, or VRS. That means there's little to no forward airspeed and a 300 feet per minute rate of descent. It causes a catastrophic loss in lift. The Sea King plummets 400 feet to the ground. Upon impact, the chopper breaks in two. The tail boom is severed from the cockpit and body. The blades break off and are catapulted dangerously close to the spectators.
Stay down!
As rescue teams rush to the scene, the crew begins to emerge from the wreckage.
Please remain behind the line. Push back behind the line, Bobbers.
4 of the 5 crew members suffer injuries, some with broken bones. Thankfully, all recover. The Sea King is totaled. The loss, $6.4 million. Despite the crowd's proximity to the rotors flying through the air, not a single spectator is hurt. What you are looking at is all that remains after a packed commuter train rams a delivery truck in the north of France. Most truck and train collisions don't end with destruction of this magnitude, because most don't involve canisters of highly explosive gas. The truck was carrying dozens of tanks of butane and propane when it stalled on the tracks, directly in front of a train loaded with more than 150 passengers. Firefighters arrive on the scene, but they can't approach the fire due to the danger of exploding gas. The explosions send tanks flying through the air, littering the area with dozens of canisters. Some still smoking, and some still hot and loaded. Firefighters finally move in, aware that more gas tanks could explode at any moment. After a prolonged battle, they extinguish the blaze. The front car of the commuter train is completely destroyed. The driver of the truck is lucky to escape moments before the train smashes into his vehicle. As for the passengers that were on the train, they're also fortunate. All are able to evacuate before the wreck ignites into an explosive inferno. Chicago's Eisenhower Expressway is one of the most dangerous roads in the Midwest. And the reason for its reputation, black ice. Black ice is a transparent sheet of thin ice that forms over blacktop. The stopping distance on a black ice-covered road is 9 times greater than that of a normal blacktop. In an attempt to shield a spun-out SUV, an Illinois state trooper parks his cruiser between the SUV and oncoming traffic. The trooper has no way of knowing that a drunk driver is headed his way. In the wintertime, Chicago's Eisenhower Expressway is notorious for accidents. The culprit? Black ice. A super slick sheet of ice invisible to the eye. A state trooper is parked behind a stalled SUV to protect it from oncoming traffic. But a patrol car is no protection from a speeding drunk driver. As he approaches the SUV and the cruiser, the drunk driver is boxed in by the city bus, so it's impossible for him to get around the cop car.
Major accident. Call EMS immediately.
The collision sends the trooper's car slamming into the very vehicle he's trying to protect. The state trooper is inside his car when it's hit. He's taken to the hospital, but he is not seriously injured. The driver of the SUV also escapes injury. But black ice will make this another long night for the Illinois State Patrol. It's Saturday night at Rockford Speedway in Rockford, Illinois. And this is what they call the world-famous trailer race. Trailer crash racing originated here in Rockford. Twice a year, demolition derby enthusiasts hitch junk RVs and boats to the back of their SUVs and pickups and speed around a figure-8 racetrack, deliberately trying to crash into one another. It's a tradition for competitors to decorate their vehicles and cover them with slogans. It's all for fun, but some take this sport very seriously. The only rule in trailer crashing is that a driver's trailer must stay attached to his vehicle. It's okay for a boat or an RV to fall off of a trailer, but if the trailer itself disconnects from the vehicle that's towing it, that driver is disqualified. The last driver with a trailer still attached to his vehicle is declared the winner. There is no prize money. The winner gets nothing more than a trophy and bragging rights to being crowned Trailer Crash Champion. Tonight's winner, the aptly named Roadkill. Although the trailers always end up getting completely trashed, the drivers don't. Over its 25-year history, not a single participant has ever been injured. I'm Ron Pitts, and we'll see you next time on Destroyed in Seconds.